What makes it so beneficial for you guys to be here?
Oh, this is our once a year meeting the public.
This is our promotion.
Yeah,
definitely.
That's wonderful.
Advertisement.
For people
That's
to
great.
find out where we are.
Exactly, a little bit of exposure.
Right.
What made you guys decide that it would be a good step to actually have a booth here with Arts Alive?
We just think that it would just get our name out there, and it's a big show here in Wichita Falls.
It is.
And we just thought it would be a good thing to do.
You know, you're coming out of the dead of winter, and you know, spring's about to come. Sometimes it's already come by then, sometimes not, but it's a great event, you know, to kind of kick spring off. People have got cabin fever and they're ready to get out and start checking things out, start thinking about what they're going to do as the warmer weather comes.
I don't think there's any place else that you could get more bang for your buck. You would have to do saturation radio or television or newspaper advertising to see the same number of people that you're going to see in just 2 days down at the MPEC at the Home and Garden event.
The Home and Garden Show for us is just a good chance to get in front of a captive audience. It's a good chance to get right in front of the people that are going to potentially be our customers.
How many people do you think come by each year?
Hundreds.
So that's great exposure for you guys.
Absolutely.
It is a good value. I mean, I look at it as, yes, it is some money that we have to put forth to do it, but the return on investment for us has always been pretty good.
Well, we're really excited about it. It's turned out to be bigger and better than I could even imagine, so it's been great. It's been a great, a lot of good people, meeting a lot of good people, and getting a nice sleep. Yeah, it's been great.
That's great. So do you guys think that you will come back next year?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
I think 8, 10, 12,000 people have been known to come through in those 2 days. Even if you only reach 20% of them, that's still several thousand people that you can talk to in about a 15-hour period. Advertising has a hard time reaching that many good, solid people they've paid a little fee to attend, which means they're serious about talking to people and seeing what's out there.
I think the Home and Garden Show is a pretty first-class event. I've been to Home and Garden type shows in other larger areas, and I don't think they really had a whole lot more to offer. I think do a real good job.
It's such a fun event. You know, there's so many people there that we see year after year, some people we haven't seen for a while, some of our good friends, families, older people, younger people, people with new homes. It's just a lot of energy and a great place to find out about how to spruce up your home and fix up the yard.
It's extremely family friendly. You go from little bitty kids to grandma and grandpa, and everyone in between. There's something for everybody at Home and Garden. There are activities for children. We love that children come because we want them to learn about the arts, about gardening. They might not be interested in the home new bathroom, but there are a lot of things going on that will interest your children.
You never know what you're going to see from year to year. The dynamics of the show changes.
Events for children. There are lots of shopping opportunities if you just want to come and check out. Some of the vendors come in from out of town, but so many of the good local stores are represented there.
I see teenagers in groups of friends come, which I think is encouraging, that they're interested in seeing what's out there.
It's not just a girly show. There are things for the guys in there. That's where one of our sponsors, Quality Implement, comes in, because they bring all kinds of riding lawnmowers and tractors. The Chevy dealers will be there. We'll have new Chevys in there. Who doesn't like looking at new cars?
And how does Home and Garden benefit our community? I think it's a fantastic way to be able to spotlight a variety of organizations in our town, organizations that support the community, as well as a variety of other organizations that want to be there and sell a product or a service. So I think it's a fantastic and fun opportunity for the city.
I think the Home and Garden Festival brings people from out of town. I think that it really gives a boost to our local vendors, to our local stores and companies, because it lets people know that there are people right here in our hometown that can take care of all of these issues for them at Home and Garden.
QR is something that a lot of people still are trying to learn, but I thought it was very cutting edge for the Kemp Center. You don't think of nonprofits as always being cutting edge. Sometimes they're kind of behind the power curve, but the Kemp Center really tries hard to stay up with the latest technology.
I think the QR code's a good thing. I think it's younger generation, it's something that the younger generation wants and something that everybody has a smartphone, so I think it's going down the right path.
You know, in past years, we would have to have flyers with our name and address and phone number and information to hand out to people, and who knows if those things ever made it home. But when you've got the information on this app right there on their cell phone, when they get home, they can say, you know, I really should have gone back for more information about such and such. You can find it right there on your phone, and so that's a big advantage to the vendors and very helpful, I think, also to the people who attend.
I think it's something we're seeing more and more of, you know, like in our specific industry, you know, the mobile apps, and many of our manufacturers are even using QR codes, and you can get a lot of information off that. It's just a new wave of technology, and I think that the younger people will be the ones that really be more in tune to that than the older generation, but we see some older people that are into it too, so